What's up, guys? As you can see, that's the finished product. That's a 3 foot by 5 foot American flag that I've mounted to the bed of the truck. Go ahead and give you a side view. So, I'd wanted to mount a flag to the back of the truck for a while, just for 4th of July or when I go down to the beach or I'm tailgating or whatever. Originally I was going to buy one, but all the ones I saw online were well over $100, and I really couldn't justify spending that much money on something that I'm only going to use a few times a year. So then I decided it'd probably be pretty easy to just build one. And I originally went on YouTube to see if anybody already had any ideas posted, and all the ones I saw involved drilling into the bed of the truck, which is something I really wanted to avoid. To me, it just doesn't really make sense to make any permanent alterations to the truck for something that you're only going to use a few times a year. I don't want to put any holes in the bed or weld anything or anything like that. I wanted to build something that I could easily install and then remove, and something that wasn't super heavy or bulky that so I could just store it in the garage easily. So I came up with this design. All it is a 2x8 and some PVC pipe that I wedged into these slots in the bed of the truck. There's some of these at the end of the bed and then some towards the cab. So I just measured the width of the truck at those slots. My truck came out to 5 feet 7.5 inches. So I cut that 2x8 to that length. The pipe I use for the base is 2-inch PVC, and the flag pole is 1.25 inch PVC. I think the flag pole is about 7 feet, and the base pipe came out. I didn't want it to stick out above the bed of the truck. I think that was measured 1 foot 6 inches. To secure the bases to the wood, I use these 2-inch U-brackets. The holes that were drilled into these were too big for my screws, so I just got these 1/4-inch washers that I put on top of them. To put the flag onto the pole itself, I drilled some pilot holes and then put these little screw eyes in there. And then I did put a zip tie from the PVC through the screw eye just in case it ever gets pulled out, which I don't think it will. It's in there pretty tight. Let me go ahead and give you a closer look at this. I've got the 2-inch PVC is just I use 2 of these brackets on either side. It's real secure. I mean, if you wanted to over-engineer the thing, you could add a 3rd one in the middle, but I just don't think it's necessary. Not sure you can see with the sun, but to secure the 2 pipes together, I got 2 set screws. Again, just pilot holes, and then use a socket wrench to tighten them down. And there's the screw eyes and these little clips to go through the grommet on the flag. But all in all, this thing took me about an hour to build, including painting it. I just got a can of spray paint and painted the pipes and the wood. It gives it a little bit of a nicer look to it. Doesn't look as cheap with, the bare wood and the white PVC. Actually kind of looks like metal from a distance. My biggest concern with this is the strength of that pole, that 1.25 inch PVC. I have taken it on a few test drives, hitting about 45 miles an hour, and it does, there's some flexing going on, but it's holding up pretty well. I'm not sure it'll handle highway speeds, but then again, I doubt I'll ever be running this on the highway. To address that issue, I may eventually put some expanding foam in that pipe, give it a little bit more strength, but I don't know, we'll see. So with this one I can run a flag on either side. Eventually I'm probably going to put another one in the middle. I might put a cap on the bottom end of that base pipe when I do so. That way the middle flag will be running higher than the two on the end. But anyway, since there were no decent videos on YouTube to do this, I thought I'd make my own. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thanks.